Welcome back. This is the module on ingesting our Eurostat data that gives us the population of each country in the EU by its age group to our data lake. Let's cast our mind back at the solution architecture for a moment. As we said before, we have a requirement to ingest the population data set from the Azure Blob storage to our data lake. So we'll tackle that requirement using Azure Data Factory in this module. I'll start by introducing you to the copy activity, and then we'll create the link services and the datasets required. And then we'll put them all together into a pipeline so we can execute it. I'll then introduce some real-world scenarios which production-level data pipelines are expected to handle. These scenarios will then be handled with the help of control flow activities such as validation, if condition, web, get metadata, and delete activities. Finally, I'll introduce the concept of triggers and how they can be used to schedule an automated workflow for data pipelines. We'll then build a trigger for this pipeline. Along the way, I'll introduce naming standards and best practices. This is a fundamental and very important module of the course, so I would advise you to make sure that you understand all the concepts before continuing further. I've also provided a list of useful resources at the end of the module to help with any further learning. So let's get started with a session on understanding about the copy activity. I'll see you then.